There's a kitty. He's just chilling. Oh, it's a kitty. Oh, it's a kitty. He's a little kitty. Oh, yeah. It's a kitty. I would never eat this cat. I mean, we humans, we like to draw convenient lines on what animals we will eat and which ones we won't eat. I would never eat the kitten. Even though this little savage motherfucker would never hesitate to eat and kill a lizard that he found in the house. Oh, and he's done it before. So, you know. It's arguable that veganism is a privilege of a good life where you're in a situation that's so comfortable that you don't have to eat other animals. But, you know, I think in the ideal world, people don't have to hurt each other to get by. You know, we have this fucking fucked up standard and presumption that in life, you know, suffering is inevitable, right? And it almost seems that way. Think about the oceans. The oceans are so vast. Do you ever think we'd ever be able to live in a world without suffering, without animals eating each other? The ocean is such a wild, ruthless place. You know, it's arguable that just it's because of humans and our brains and our technology that the option to be vegan, to be so compassionate, is just a privilege of first world civilization. And that sort of bothers me because I like to believe there's an inherent order to life that makes compassion possible, you know? There's two things I could be doing right now. I could either be ripping off this cat's head and eating its guts, or I could be petting it and enjoying, you know, a non-hostile interaction with it. I mean, I certainly prefer the non-hostile interaction. He seems to prefer this non-hostile interaction where he just gets to nestle on here on this towel. But you know, if a lizard were to run across this room right now, he would jump up and kill it. He would not just kill it, he would mercilessly play with it and taunt it. I have videos of my old cat before she died, literally playing with lizards, and then proceeding to rip them in half and eat them and play with them and torture them slowly. So, you know, it's a weird thing for vegans. And, you know, I'm not 100% vegan. You know, I try to stick to a vegan diet 6 out of 7 days a week. But sometimes, man, that impulse to just eat meat just takes over. And it's no different than my impulse to eat candy. I just can't not help myself. It's so tempting to eat sweets or ice cream or whatever the fuck it is. So that's the thing. Like, ideally, I want to be on a vegan diet. But I still have questions, you know? Well, why respect animals when some of the animals I eat wouldn't hesitate to eat other fucking animals? You know, there's a Yulin Dog Festival took place in China over the past week. And, you know, they also slaughter cats. They kill cats and dogs and they eat them in China for like a big festival, 10-day festival. And I was looking at pictures of the cats that they slaughter. And I was like, that is so fucked up. But why pity this cat when this fucker right here, this cute, adorable fucker that I just love, he's a special kitty. He wouldn't hesitate to slaughter mercilessly a fucking lizard. Same thing goes with like sharks in the wild. You know, they are brutal meat eaters. So, you know, meat eaters, sometimes meat eaters and the animals that vegans are trying to protect and save are meat eaters. You know, it's like, oh, save the whales. It's funny. Animal liberation activists want to save the whales because they're being tortured by the evil humans in the captivity. But you free the killer whale, the whale is a meat eater. It's going to go out there and it's going to go eat countless other fish. The fish that are the victims. What are you doing? The whales that you released are actually those fish's worst nightmare. And those fish are glad that you keep those fucking whales in captivity. Because at least the whales aren't free to go out there and kill them. So, I think veganism is a very noble ideal. And I think logically, it's the best way to go, assuming plants can't feel. If plants can feel, then we're fucked. And we're fucked. Suffering is an inherent part of life. We're fucked. Get used to it. If plants can feel, then suffering is an inherent part of life. There's nothing we can do about it. Sorry. So, but assuming plants can't feel, and maybe assuming plants were like this wonderful anomaly in the universe, a source of nutrition that doesn't feel pain. That would be great. But the truth is that plants, among other living things, it seems that they can feel. Or rather, not that they can feel, but it's possible they might be able to. Maybe they don't feel. So assuming plants can't feel, they cannot feel, then veganism makes sense. I think it's certainly good to eliminate the suffering, because even meat eaters, they eat cows, but they love their dogs. They'll have a dog as a pet, and when the pet gets hurt, they freak out and they take them to the vet, and they try to help them. You have empathy for animals, even though you'll disregard this empathy arbitrarily to any animal other than your dog. The truth is that if you think your dog feels pain, trust me, every other animal that's alive can fucking feel pain. So, yeah.
That's not very traditional, and I think that a man should really pay for the first date.
Fuck that. We're splitting the bill.